Only 1% of people can score 50 out of 50 in this quiz. Write your score in the comments at the end. Subscribe for more quizzes. Let's start. Which country has the largest population in Africa? Nigeria. Which ocean surrounds the North Pole? Arctic. What is the largest land mammal? African elephant. Which gas makes up most of Venus's atmosphere? Carbon dioxide. In which country is Petra located? Jordan. What is the process of a cell dividing into two identical cells called mitosis? Which film won the first Academy Award for Best Animated Feature? Shrek. What is the largest freshwater lake by volume? Lake Baikal. Which country has the most volcanoes? Indonesia. Who invented dynamite? Nobel. What is the longest river in Asia? Yangtze. Which animal is the largest land predator? Polar bear. Which element is the heaviest naturally occurring? Uranium. What is the capital of Switzerland? Bern. Which animal has the longest pregnancy? Elephant. Who developed the heliocentric theory? Copernicus. What is the largest peninsula in the world? Arabian. Which language has the most words? English. Which continent has the least rainfall? Antarctica. Which metal conducts electricity the best? Silver. What is the largest hot desert? Sahara. Who was the first Roman emperor? Augustus. Which organ produces red blood cells? Bone marrow. What is the tallest waterfall in Europe? Vinnufossen. Which country has the most official languages? Bolivia. Which metal is liquid at room temperature? Mercury. What is the largest bay in the world? Bay of Bengal. Which animal has the longest claws relative to its body? Sloth. Which continent has no active volcanoes? Australia. Which country produces the most cocoa? Ivory Coast. What is the largest island in Europe? Great Britain. Which element is the rarest in Earth's crust? Astatine. What is the largest lake in Africa? Lake Victoria. Which gas is the lightest? Hydrogen. Which country has more pyramids than Egypt? Sudan. Which animal has the most neurons? Human. Which continent is the least populated? Antarctica. What is the widest waterfall in the world? Kone Fafeng. Which element has the highest boiling point? Rhenium. Which animal hibernates the longest? Ground squirrel. Which country produces the most rice? China. Which animal has the best eyesight? Eagle. Which country has the largest population in Europe? Russia. What is the largest cave in the world? Sun Dung. Which animal is the largest bird of prey? Andean condor. Which country produces the most gold? China. Which element has the symbol Pb? Lead. Which planet has the shortest day in the solar system? Jupiter. Which country has the most natural lakes in the world? Canada. Which country has the largest oil reserves in the world? Venezuela. Time to check your score. Write your score in the comments. Subscribe for more quizzes.